Hello, everyone. Today we are inside RaRaRadio. My name is Aigo, and I'm part of a project called Noordlicht Waves, where we try to document different underground radio. And so today the spot is RaRaRadio in Eindhoven, and we have Willem with us, right?
Yes, that's true. My name is Willem Lauwers. And I've been around for like 7 or 8 months. Try to do as much as I can. So that means I host shows, I do some DJing, I do some technique. I'm a janitor. I host a musical studio at our second location. Do a bit of programming. Try to be helpful in all the areas that are needed on this radio station.
Okay. And how did you got into RaRaRadio? The first contact, let's say.
Well, many friends of mine are already were already involved with RaRa, and I was looking for a place, to explore what I really like about radio making. So I started off as a host and just looked around, saw where my talents were needed, and now I'm here. I do all kinds of things, and I love doing all of them. So yeah.
So you do also some programming for the radio as well.
Yes. What we try to do is we've got like teams. Every day has a team. And every genre gets some airtime, no problem. Everybody's welcome, every sound is welcome, every voice is welcome. But we do try to like curate some theme per day, so the listeners know what to expect if they tune in. That means that the Mondays are like experimental music.
Okay.
Our Tuesdays are for young talents, so we have like workshops here. We try to get the youth to the studio, give them workshops in DJing, radio making, soundscape making, podcast making, whatever they want to do, we provide and facilitate.
Yeah, we saw that the program was divided per days, curated like in different topics and themes per days.
Yes. So the Wednesdays are talk shows. The Thursdays are more instrumental music, rock music, punk, folk, those kind of things. Fridays are more towards the weekend, so a bit of disco, bit of house music. The Saturdays are for the harder electronic styles. So we have a lot of techno, some acid core, techno with a K. And there are like live jams, so people bring their drum computers and their synthesizers and they just plug into each other and we'll see what comes out.
And they play from here.
Yeah, they play from the studio. We place a lot of tables and everybody's free to come and join the jam.
Amazing.
Yeah, and the Sundays are like urban, so that's reggae, dub, hip-hop, soul, everything with black roots.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I like all of them.
Yeah, I think it's great to have like this kind of division, so a listener can connect when the music that he dig is playing.
Yeah, and it also is a way to make the people that participate, like the showmakers, get in touch with each other and commute and maybe do events together or whatever.
True, because you attract also like people that kind of dig the same sound in the same day.
Yeah.
Make total sense.
That's the idea.
Great. Well, I want to know something about also the history of this radio, because many radios are around for a long time, for years and years, and we lost contact who started, why started, how it started. So maybe you know who the founder of this radio were?
The radio station was founded like almost 7.5 years ago.
Okay.
By Moene, who is an artist here in Eindhoven, and Arjan van der Water. The last one, Arjan, is not around anymore so much, but Moene is still like our, how do you call that? Our patron. He does a show every 2 weeks. We're a foundation now, so we run mostly without his participation, but he's still the founder and the patron of it all.
Nice. And this was 7.5 years ago when they started. And why did they? Do you know why they started, or like?
Yes.
Shout out to them, by the way. Otherwise, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
big shout out to them. First of all, Eindhoven is like a city in which, in history, the big concern Philips had a huge role in the city, and there was almost next to nothing to do in a sense of youth work, in a sense of cultural places, in a sense of musical experiences in venues or whatever. And almost every place that exists now is started off by squatters who just took things into their own hands and
Created these hubs.
created these places. And still on this day, we struggle to keep these places alive. One of the big places like Stroomhuis, burned down last year, and it's a constant struggle to keep these places up and to provide the people in Eindhoven who are creative and who want to share their music spots where they can. And radio was one of the things that we really needed in the city, because it's a good way to reach a big crowd. And with this in mind, they started it off a bit smaller. But now we've expanded, and we also do like podcast shows, musical recordings, events outside of the radio studio. So we try to provide more than just radio.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was always here, like the radio said it started like a bit smaller. Was it here located? Or
No, it started off next to the Stadhuis. I don't know how to call it, but the municipality.
The city hall.
The city hall, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, as soon as this plug-in city, this container village, got built up, Muna arranged us this place, and now
moved
it's still here.
Yeah, now it's close to Area 51, right? So it's
Yeah,
just,
we're in a hotspot, like this square on which we on which we live is like the place for designers, for musicians. There are a lot of concerts here. We also have the Clock Building, which is like the biggest venue in Eindhoven. There's a lot to do here, and especially in the summer, we are very glad to have people that participate in events next to our door. Just come by and see what's going on here. So
checking the music inside.
Checking the music,
by the sound. Yeah, it's super sunny here, an amazing place. So I wanted to ask. This is a question that I made to many radio. What inspired, because we got always inspiration from what comes before us.
Yeah.
So maybe you know of a radio.
Not specifically a radio station, but the name RaRa is like a homage to a group of squatters called the Revolutionary Anti-Racist Action, who did some uproar a few decennia ago. They were very against the policy in South Africa about apartheid and concerns like Shell and Macro were the big enemy in their eyes. And so they had some direct action. Let's not dive deeper into that, but
this was a Dutch movement, right?
Yes, it was, and it worked. The main goals which they try to what's the name? You try to do what with the goal?
What do you mean?
The main goal, getting Macro out of South Africa, yeah, it worked out. So,
Well,
yeah.
they fulfill their
They
goal.
fulfilled their goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
So now let's maybe move a little bit because we arrive a bit later today, but I think it's good if we move out a bit on the practicality of the radio. But we already saw a lot about it. You already explained us the program that you have during the week. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the aesthetic, because this radio, compared to many other radio that we've been, has some records, some really like music hub for like music freaks. I don't know how to say it, but it's really in that direction. So maybe you can tell me something about that.
Yeah, the beautiful thing is that like we have great techno DJs who come over just to play a good set. But what we also do is like give people the opportunity to share their deepest feelings and deepest thoughts. So it's not only about records, it's also about just being you and sharing it with the world. So for us, this social principle is just as important as viewer ratings or whatever. The aesthetics, are mainly like this because we started off without being subsidized or whatever. Try to do everything, ourselves for a long time. We've had like some difficulties, and we had a break of 10 months in which we had some time to think about the future and which way we would like the radio to go.
This break was during the moving of the radio, or while the radio-
No.
was
This
here?
break was up until last year.
Okay.
Now we've managed to get a new staff for the foundation and leave some troubles behind. We've got to the point in which we think that expansion of our doings is really needed, and so we've started to doing some projects that do provide us some subsidies.
Subsidies, yeah.
Subsidies, and that helps us to grow and to stay alive, of course. And it feels good to do this because we mainly focus on the youth and hard work. It's not bad if hard work pays off. So we like doing this. We think it's for a good cause, and we're quite proud that the municipality wants to fund us and sees the importance of the radio station.
Yeah, they do also something good sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah.
And so, like, the interior was basically a work and still work in progress from artists and people connected to the radio.
Yeah.
And this collection was from the radio.
Yeah. Well, this collection is from our founder, and every DJ is free to choose from the cabinet a few records that they would like to play if they're out of music or just want to do something else. Our founder also likes very many genres, so it's quite a collection. And vinyl has a big role for us because we have many vinyl DJs, some real turntablists as well, especially in the area of hip hop and drum and bass and
I'm a big
techno.
fan myself.
Yeah, it's great to see that. Also some turntablists on the CDJs, of course.
And I saw some people with the headphones outside. Do they hear us? Or?
No, this is like a tour that goes on every day. This is going around the whole area, and they show just what kind of businesses are around and what this place is about. Because almost every business here is creative in some way. We have a graffiti store, we have a DJ school, we have a vintage clothing shop, all kinds of things. So
I see some
yeah,
workshop.
it's
well.
nice for people who come over to have a little tour and see what's going on here. Yeah.
Okay, that explain it. I thought we were connected or something. That would be nice too. I want to ask something more practical about the radio. We talk a little bit about this, but the challenges, let's say, that the faces. Either that he has already. Maybe if you have a challenge that you have solved, that would be a great example.
Well, of course, as many radio stations, we depend on volunteers, and we always can use extra volunteers so we can do more shows, do more events, whatever. So yeah, getting people to participate and not just making shows or DJing, but also
Actually, to give back also to the radio itself
yeah,
by hosting.
that's quite hard sometimes. And also what is a challenge, I think, is to keep the program fresh.
Yeah, that is also something we talked with other radio. It's really hard because it changes over time, right? Like the taste that the people want to listen to in the radio.
Yes, also, but also trying to motivate all the showmakers to also experiment and sometimes try something new.
Yeah, it must be hard. And but this challenge, some way you resolve it, right? Because you say you closed for like 10 months, but now you're back on
Yeah,
business.
yes, I do think that we provide a hub that inspires, and we do see a lot of people who come over to learn and to experiment. And yeah, we really like seeing that. We like to see people find their talents and to try new things.
Okay. Something that because the radios, they start in the past, they keep changing, also the program change, problems arise. So one question I want to ask is how do you see the future of the radio, especially like underground radios?
Well, I think in the Netherlands, radio is still managed by a bunch of people who don't really care what the listeners want. So there are many talents that do not get the chance to get played on the normal radio stations, the commercial ones.
Yeah, the FM.
And now that that radio is like in this technological age more than just waves in the ether, I think that everyone has a big possibility to share their music and their thoughts in each way they like, and that can be radio, but it also can be podcast or YouTube videos or whatever. I think the role of underground radio stations is mostly to inspire, to motivate, and to give a lot of talents the chance of airplay, which they wouldn't get if there weren't these kind of radio stations. Yeah.
So you see like a bright future also for this process to keep happening.
I think this is becoming more and more important, and people are looking for all kinds of ways to find media in the internet, for example, without being dictated what to listen to or what to look at. So yeah, this is one of the ways that the future will provide for us.
Okay. Nice. So now we're gonna go a bit to the closing up because we are already at 40. I wanna ask what's next for this station. So if they have some plans for the future that you are
we've just opened a B location. So we've got a podcast studio now, and we've also got a musical recording studio.
Nice.
We're gonna do some events. We're also looking for
So now artists can also come to you and say, I want to record something.
Yes, we can do recordings, mixing and mastering, but we can also do like a tiny desk concert and provide video recordings of it or whatever. Maybe we're gonna do some more radio making at events, because we also have a road show, which means we have a portable, radio making set, podcast making set, and we take it to events and make radio from there. Interview the artists, make video recordings of the interviews and the performances.
Yeah, bring also the radio a bit outside too.
Yes, we're also thinking of making like a mobile artwork with microphones and cameras, which we can place on like a square in the city center or at the event or wherever, and people can just take a chair and start talking, do a shout out to their mom or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Like something new, definitely. That you don't see often around.
And maybe, the podcast studio is also a nice way for us to do more, do a bit more of media creation ourselves. Maybe we can go to events and share this a bit more, like what's up this weekend in Eindhoven, and we'll bring that into the view.
Yeah, so you can also like connect more with other people and maybe find also more volunteering and get the radio more known.
Yeah. Well, we are quite known in Eindhoven, but
also in Noordlicht, in Amsterdam.
Yeah, we're glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, well known.
Okay.
What can I share?
That's why you're here, of course.
Yes. Okay, so almost done. Last couple of questions is not concerned about the radio, but more if you have a shout out for some artist or scene that you think deserve more attention.
First of all, a big shout out and lots of thanks to all the people involved with RaRa, of course. Maybe a little shout out to all the people that are working here at this beautiful place called Stripe S.
All the
creative beings, I hope we can bring some more action this summer. I hope we can provide to people lots of events and lots of music and lots of good vibes around here, because it's a beautiful place, and everybody who's visiting Eindhoven should come over and take a look here.
For sure, it looks like super relaxing here.
Yeah, it is.
I would like to stay after, and I'm probably not gonna do that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So the last question is how people can tune in. If there's a website.
There's a website, RaRaRadio.org. We have live shows running through the day and the night. If there's not a live show, there's a playlist running. People can check out the program. They can send us an email if they want to do a show.
So there's music 24/7, right?
That's
the playlist.
Yeah, there's also like an archive where all the shows that we've uploaded to Mixcloud can be listened to.
Yeah.
So if there's not a live show, there's still music on our website.
Okay, thank you so much for
thank you
for all the information that you gave us.
You're welcome, and I hope you enjoy the set you're gonna do for us.
Yeah, we're gonna play Igo, myself, and Robin Drabe. In 5 minutes, we're gonna make a set, so please stay tuned.
Yes.
We're gonna come back.
Great.